Okay, here we are. This is the house of our caretaker, him and his wife and two little kids. And this is our dragon fruit farm. You may have saw it on our previous videos. These are about 9 months old. And this is our first time growing as farmers. Been a nurse for 29 years now. And so that's where my expertise is in. And before that, I was doing construction. So, I mean, I grew a garden back home. We had a garden and I was playing with the greenhouses and, you know, different things of that nature, but nothing as major as this. So this is brand new for me. It's a learning curve. So I'm learning as I go. I mean, overall, for 9 months old, it looks pretty good for me. There are some other farms that I've seen that may have had better growth than mine. Then some that's not as good as mine. From what I've been watching on YouTube and Facebook and other social media accounts. But for me, this is good. I'm happy with the progress. I mean, we've had to trim up our dragon fruit plants quite a bit. Like every month we have to come in here and trim off some of the other stems that's growing off to the side, and it grows pretty fast. Just to give you an idea, we planted this about a month ago. We planted another 29, I think, posts, or maybe 26 posts. Maybe it's 26 posts. And you see how much growth it has done. I mean, it was just this tall, and look how much has grown. This is all new growth here. This has really grown up a lot. See I'll call these little things fingers, but they attach themselves to the post and they climb. So these things, they're really growing up pretty quick. You've seen where we tied this off here, and this is all new growth here. So that's new growth. So a lot of areas new growth, but I gotta get some more copper spray to treat some of this. Some of it has some rot. As you can see, this here is rotted as it came off, but that's okay. Here's another one, the leader coming up from behind it, and it'll grow just fine. So you don't have to be too concerned with it. I need to spray that with some copper spray or even hydrogen peroxide, but I don't have any with me today, but I'm coming back tomorrow, and so I'll do that. Here is another area to where you can see I have 2 pieces here growing up. This one will be fine, but this is rotten. So, I mean, as long as you can clean off the area and keep the spine, it'll continue growing. And in fact, these nodes, I actually produced another plant, but we only need one plant to grow all the way up the post. So this will be cut off, and then this will be left to grow up. And like I said, these are all brand new, planted like a month ago, and look at all the growth. I mean, it's got a lot of new growth on it. So for 1 month, it's not doing that bad. Like I said, there's a few spots that have some disease on it. And so you'll notice here's some little spots. And right here, these brown spots, these are what we call rust spots. And it's a fungus. And so, we've been treating it with hydrogen peroxide before, but had very little success. But the copper spray works great. I prefer using the copper myself. The copper, very good. Some of my other dragon fruits have had some copper. Had some rust, and I've sprayed on there. And see, this needs to be sprayed. And you spray it about once a week, and that's enough to treat it. And so I'll go ahead and take this. I shouldn't do it with my hands, but it'll dry up. I usually take my knife, but it's kind of hard to do with my my phone. Let me get my knife out. And I usually clean my knife beforehand, and it's just better when you have a good start off with clean, and then you, of course, you spray this with hydrogen peroxide or the copper spray, and it helps it to heal up. Sorry, I get off the camera here. Like I said, it's hard to do it all while you're on camera. Also, you'll notice here, I got the tire around it, but I really don't like using that so much because this right here flexes, and you'll notice there is a little wear spot. And I mean, it's okay, it'll continue to grow. And see this one too, it's got a little wear spot on it, and you know, it's coming over here. So the metal gets too hot in the sun, and it's actually not that great for the plants itself. You'll notice here as well, there's some discoloration. It's actually burns because it gets too hot, and I need to put something here to prevent it from doing that. So when I come back tomorrow, I'll bring that over tomorrow. I mean, it'll heal fine. Dragon fruits are very resilient. They do very good. I mean, you'll notice this one here had some diseased, but look up here, this is all healthy. See all this? This is healthy, real healthy. So it did fine. It healed up. It's doing fine. There's no other issues there. So as long as you just stay on top of it and spray it with the copper spray, it'll be fine. And you'll see some discoloration on this one too, but it's all healed up now. We've been spraying it with copper spray, and that's been doing good. This one has grown all the way up. Look at that. It's all, see, it's attached itself to the post. And this one needs to be stretched up in there. They're real easy to bend, but you just want to be gentle. Let me see if I can get this up in there with one hand. There we go. There. And normally I would trim this off up here and just let the stuff go up. But I'm just testing this one out to see how well it does. I've done a couple of other posts this way, and it did very well. And here's another example of how the metal is touching, but it's not causing any burn. Yeah, imagine that. But it's pretty healthy. So this is just a brief overview of my dragon fruit. But you'll see we have a lot of coconuts, we have rubber trees, we have mango right there. We have lanzonas, we have rambutan, we have the grapefruits, santols, we have jackfruit, we have, see what else do we have here? There's a few others that we have here. Oh, avocado. So we have bananas too. So but they're all in different various stages of growth. And you know, as time passes by, I'll make some other videos showing some of the fruits. But we really need to clean all this off. This is where I'm going to be expanding. Toffee! We bought our dog with us. We're trying to train him to be a farm dog. We do have some king cobras and some Philippine cobras in here. So it's nice to have a dog with you. They can kind of keep an eye on everything. But we need to clean all this stuff off right here. You'll see this area, we need to clean it off. We've cleaned it off before, but then it's growing back up. Chickens do a good job at getting rid of snakes too. They love catching the small snakes. But we have like a little creek running through down here, and they're down over there. We have a good water source there. We can actually have a rice field down there. And then this is adjacent property is Mama Lola. It's my wife's mother. It's their farm, her farm. But she has given part of it to to me and to my family. And you'll see the part that's been cleared off, that is belonging to the banana plantation that's next to ours. But all the way up into the top there is all part of our farm right around here. That's our area that she's given us, and so we're going to be cleaning that off eventually and planting some more dragon fruits or whatever else. But we need to get all this cleaned up right here too, so we can start using this area. So that's in a plan in the future. That's for another video, not today, and it may be months before we get to it. Everything requires time, money, and resources that we don't currently have at the moment. So we just typically have to do a little at a time. So we're hoping, here we have 360 dragon fruits right now, and I got another 100 that needs to be planted now. So in the next coming weeks, I'll be working at planting another 25 posts, and then that'll be 100 plants. And so we have some more areas here we can plant. Right now we got some okra planted up in here. We're gonna be planting peanuts off to the side on our adjacent farm over there. I don't know if you can see it from here. Maybe on one of my videos that on my drone, you can probably see it. I'll climb up here a little bit. I mean, our farm is a rolling farm. It has rolling hills, so it's kind of difficult to farm on some of these areas, as you can probably see. But you'll see the coconuts over there. That's where our property starts. So it borders ours, and it goes over on the other side there. It's like 1.5 hectares. And then this farm here is like 1.7, 1.8 hectares. So we have a total of 3.1 hectares. So between the two properties, and that over there, we use it for grazing on our cows and goats and stuff. And then we got some, I'm gonna have peanuts over there, and we're gonna have, we already have corn already, almost ready to harvest. Oh, here is, speaking of, here is a banana. We need to cut off the heart. So I don't know if you can see it there. I'll try to zoom in where you can see it. There we go. So that little purple thing hanging down is the heart. So it's edible. My wife cooks it, makes into some type of patties with it, and it's actually pretty good. But normally we trim it up. That just promotes the bananas growing. But and these bananas may not be good because they haven't really been fertilized. We need to get to that. I'll zoom back out now. Okay, so anyway, this is how all of our property goes down in here, down at the bottom down there, and where it goes starts going back up again on the hill. That's our relative's farm, our uncle. So he owns that. Uncle from my wife's father's side. So anyway, but our property goes all the way down over there, and down towards the coconuts down there, and the kawayan, which is bamboo. So it's a pretty good sized property, but we need to start using it all so we can start making some money with it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and please share our video. Thank you for watching.